All right, here we go again. Oh my goodness. So, I was up till almost midnight editing the video for the Mooncool TK1. And then I went to bed and woke up about 3:30. Wide awake. Like, oh man. So I got up for a while, dozed off for a little while on the couch, and just one of those kind of days. All right, so here's what's happening. Emma and Devin are coming over this morning, but I don't remember when. Yeah, I think like 8 o'clock, which is like 30 minutes from now or something. And we're going to go for a ride, so we're going to go for a nice ride. Yeah. Whew, my brain hasn't woken up. I probably shouldn't have hit the record button just yet. All right. So what are we doing here? Emma's Truxus is back there. I got to get that out. I'm going to wait till they get here. They can help with this. I've got to get I'm taking the remat link. So I'm going to dig that out. I've got that other... Played around yesterday with this other rack that was sent to me by... What's the name of it? Oh my goodness. I had to say it like 15 times yesterday to try to remember it. Now I don't remember the name. Crazy name. Anyway, there's things that are actually... There's a really neat feature about that rack. And it was... Oh my goodness. It was such good potential to be a great rack. 200 pound capacity, okay, 100 pounds per bike. I mean, just really good potential there. They really fouled something up, so you're gonna have to. In other words, I mean, it fouled it up to the point where it's not gonna be usable. So, yeah, be looking for that. Oh, be looking for that video. I smashed my camera. I'm trying to get the bike out. I did a video on the remat link a couple of days ago, just kind of mini review, talking about some of the accessories and stuff I put on it. Haven't been able to post that one yet either. I think I have like another garage video I was working on. Haven't posted that one yet. I've just been so busy I haven't had time to do the editing. It seems like there was something else I did. It didn't get posted too. I don't know. Just crazy times. I'm trying to get this in here. Yeah, crazy times. I'm gonna sneak this way over here in the corner, I think. I've got just a couple days left to go rent a storage unit. Decided to go ahead and do that. Rent a storage unit. So a lot of this stuff is going to go to the storage unit. And that way, it's all got to come out anyway for the floors to get done on Thursday. So I'm going to sort through and take some stuff to the storage unit that we don't need and make some more space in here. And contemplating, I don't know if I can get away with it with Mrs. Adventure or not, but thinking about moving that extra refrigerator and freezer into a bedroom that we're kind of using for storage now. Get that out of here. But it's behind the garage door, so it's not a lot of usable space back there, really. I mean, something like this, I could put that table or something like that in that spot over there, and maybe some other thing. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So, what am I doing? I'm getting ready. I'm trying to think of what I need to take with me. I've got the wrong helmet out. Since I'm riding with Emma and Devin, I got to get my Cena helmet. I charged all the Cena helmets yesterday, so we are good to go. Put that one back because I don't need it. I'm going to need some audio equipment here because when we ride, I'll record that and record the conversations that we're having. And so let's get all this ready to go. And so I have, what do I have here? I have my receiver and transmitter. And I need that one. That one. Oh, you're looking on the wall. And I don't need... Hey guys, big shout out to Gary over at... Oh, what's he calling his channel? Gary's DIY Adventures, I think is what it still is. He's thinking about changing the name. Big shout out to Gary. Gary, appreciate it. I saw that super chat that you sent me for $50. Man, that was... You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it. I was talking about... audio equipment in one of my videos recently, and the fact that I needed to replace mine because it's not going to last much longer. It's got a big old nasty split in it. We've glued it down a few times and it won't stay. And anyway, I think I'm going to change to another brand and go with DJI instead. And so, because he uses it, and then Dan over at eBike Nation uses it, and we were all kind of talking about it. And so Gary sent me $50 and said, Richard, replace that thing. So, yes, Gary, I'm going to replace it, and I appreciate you. So, guys, if you like e-bike videos, ride-along videos, go check out Gary and his channel over there. I'll try to remember to put a link to it in the description. I'm talking, and I forget what I'm doing here. Okay, so I got my audio equipment, and I got my cord. I got my camera on already. Ooh, where's my power bank? I already added my power bank to the remote link, so I now have power up here. And I got my cell phone holder, so I'm squared away there. I got my saddlebags, I got stuff in there, so I haven't taken anything out. Let's see. I think I still have the... Ooh, that's open up. I think I still have the chain. Yep, with the bike lock. So I can lock up later, because we're going to stop somewhere for breakfast. Or brunch, I should say. Yeah, so I think I'm ready. I can actually get this attached to the camera now. There's just a little spot there to slide that on onto the side, and this gets clipped on me, and oh no, see, I'm glad I looked at that. So this is magnetic right here. Can you see that? Little magnetic piece. And there's a magnetic alligator clip that allows you to clip it places. And I snagged my wire a couple of days ago somewhere riding, and this got pulled loose, and this was actually, because it's magnetic, it was actually stuck to the bottom of the camera. And then the little alligator clip it's gone. So yeah, I mean, I can probably use this if let me see that again. There's nothing magnetic on my harness. You'd have to stick on the camera, and I'm not sure that's not going to work, because when we're using the Sena helmets, what I had been doing was clipping it up here on the helmet, right here to my helmet strap, so it's close to the speaker right here. But there's no metal on this thing either. So luckily, I have one more. So, still usable. Just not when I need to use an alligator clip. This other one, oh boy, it's gonna be in the camera equipment drawer probably. Oh boy, yeah, this is another one that needs to get cleaned out. There's stuff in here I no longer use, and it's just, oh man, where is that? Still not seeing it. Not seeing it. I'm gonna have to buy another one. Where did I have? Okay, think this through. Oh, could it be in here? But it's in the back there behind that. Oh, it is tangled up here with all these other wires. Oh man, what do we got going on here? What a mess. How did that happen, huh? Hey, if it's me doing it, it's not too hard. I can take anything simple and easy and complicate it. Get myself in all kinds of trouble. There, I think that was I think that was it. All right. This one has the alligator clip, so I can clip it to my helmet. That's what I needed. Leave that one out. And I still need this, so this will go into my pocket. And then I'll pull that out when I need it. That way, I know I've got it. I haven't forgotten it. Woo! I might need some Mrs. Adventures bug repellent. Mosquitoes are active today. Alright, so that's going to go in my pocket. I'm going to need this. I can't connect the receiver that I just plugged on or attached to the camera. I use this wire to connect the receiver with the camera. But if I do that right now, it'll shut off the microphone on the camera and you won't hear anything. So I can't plug this in until I turn the receiver on that's now in my pocket. Make sense? Kinda? So that goes in my pocket too. Alright, I think I have in this box, probably not this box, I've already moved it, I already took that into the house. I need some mosquito repellent. The mosquitoes are out this morning. So I don't know, it was about 4:30 or something this morning when I was wide awake on the couch. It came a really hard rain for like 30 seconds. Let's see, it's going to be in... Yeah, it came a really hard rain for about 30 seconds. And I'm like, what the heck? I didn't think it was supposed to rain today. Oh no, it's going to ruin our trip and all this other stuff. There. This is magic right here. So I pulled up my phone to check the weather. Yeah, it said we had 1% chance of rain today. 1% chance of rain, and oh yeah, well it rained. Rained hard. Whew, showing my legs. Rained hard for about 30 seconds. And then it was fine. Then it got real foggy. I watched the fog set in on my security cameras. Keep my security cameras pulled up all the time. Just, we don't use our TV anymore, you know. Mrs. Venture kind of watches what she likes to watch and for TV when she's watching something. And she's at her desk, her area. And I'm usually on the couch or something. I don't have a specific desk, office area. I'll put this back. So we leave the TV turned on all the time, and not all the time, but at night. Well, yeah, most of the time when we're awake. And we have our security cameras pulled up, and they're just sitting there. Because we're mostly in the back of the house. And our house is designed that we don't have any windows on the front. We have that one, but that's actually a bedroom. So we don't have anything that kind of looks towards the front of the house where we can kind of easily look out. And so by having these security cameras up here, wave, oh, it's following us. That one moves. Well, that one does too. They both do now. But by having those security cameras there, we can just kind of see what's happening. You know, we see cars going down the street, people walking by, and you know, that sort of thing. Excuse me. So anyway, I was sitting there on the couch, and it looks so weird because it's a black and white camera at night. You know, it's infrared, and you can usually tell it's just typical black and white camera. But this looked like everything was frosted over. And I said, what the heck? It looks like a winter wonderland on the camera because everything just looked like it was frosted over. All the bushes and the trees out there, our grass was all, it just looked like it had snowed. And like, holy smokes, that looks so cool. And what it was, it had, you know, because of that heavy rain, everything was just nice and wet, and then we had the fog setting in, and it just had this gloomy look to it, and everything just, I mean, it looked like it had snowed here in Florida. Yeah, so I don't think I need these. I can probably put these back in my other toolbox, but we'll leave them here for now. Get those out of the way. Yeah, maybe I should check my messages, see if the kids sent a message yet. Something like, oh, I don't know, hey Dad, we're up, we're awake, we're coming. Nope, nothing. It's 8 o'clock. I don't know, maybe we agreed to 8:30 or something. I really don't know what we agreed to. I didn't write it down. That's the problem. If you want Richard to remember something, tell him to write it down. All right. Put that right there. You know, I said I was gonna, a few videos ago, I said, oh, I gotta get this up for sale. That'd be the Ad Motor M81. I still haven't done it. Haven't been able to make myself do it yet because I like everything about this darn bike except for the terrible, terrible ghost pedaling. So I don't know. We got Toby, this is gonna scare you, buddy, but it's not gonna fall on your head, I promise. I promise, buddy. It's not gonna fall on your head. The slightest loud noise. Oh my goodness, that dog, he meanders off, see there? He just like does not like no. I mean, all dogs are sensitive to noise. I mean, they hear so well, but out of all the dogs we've had, he's particularly sensitive to noise. So, yeah, what am I doing? So we got to get a bike loaded up into the back here. We're taking 3 bikes today, right? And this is not 3 trays. This is actually a ramp, so I have space for 2 bikes, and one's going to have to go in the back. I got to make room for it because I actually stored a few things back there when I was working on cleaning up the garage, trying to dig up my remote. There it is. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this now. Maybe, yeah, you know, these are the kind of things you got to figure out and work through. So what I'll probably have to do is I'll probably have to take off that tray, or even take off the ramp and take off this tray, and then my folding motorcycle ramp will probably go right over the top of this just fine, so I can still access and get a bike up there. But then I have to reattach this, I'm guessing, because it's not long enough to come all the way out past all this. It sits too low. Huh. Well, we don't have to do this too often. It's just like I'm thinking it through. Is there a better option maybe for the future? I don't think so. I don't think so. Which means the tray has to come on, which means the ramp has to come on. Don't have the ramp locked in, so I can just lift it off and tuck it over here out of the way. Let's set it right here until I'm ready to load up a couple other bikes. So now I need to take this tray off, and again, got these handy dandy little levers here. You can only grab it with one finger though. Oh, that wasn't it. That tilts it. Okay, how do I take that tray off? How do I oh, because I need to unlock this one. So down underneath here, you probably can't see it. That's okay. There's just a simple little spring-loaded, well, can't find one on the other side. Where was I just at? Right there. Little spring-loaded lever that allows you to lock that in place. Ooh, do I have to, I don't remember, do I have to loosen that up too? I might have to. Let's see, that's that. Nope. Woo! Almost fell off. There we go. So that does come off nice and easy. Let's set this one off over here. Oh, these new toys, you know, trying to figure it out. All right, so I'm going to have to move the truck forward. Toby's hanging out over there. He'll be fine. I can watch him in the mirror to see if he comes over this direction. I keep forgetting to readjust the camera when I bend over, kneel over, sit down, whatever. My security cameras move on their own, see? That one's looking at us now. It was looking over there a minute ago. So they detect movement and they move around and keep an eye on things. Yeah. Too bad there's not something like that for action cameras. Moves around and keeps an eye on what you're doing, and pays attention. Always pointed where you want it to point. See, I threw a few things back here. It's taking up space now. 'Cause I wasn't thinking about this ride today that I was going to need to load something back there. I'm not loading anything until they get here. I'm not going to load anything until they get here. They can help. They can help secure, hold it while we tie things down. And it's after 8 o'clock now, so I'm guessing. Who's this guy? This might be the other landscaper dude that I was going to try to hire. He said he'd stop by today to take measurements. Good thing he showed up when he did, because I'm not going to be here too much longer, I hope. Yep, let me shut this camera off.
So it's womb back.
But there's not two B's in the word.
Exactly. Womb, the B is silent. So it's womb back. Is it not?
That would then consist of having two B's.
But how so?
Because you're saying womb as in W-O-M-B. But then you're saying bat. So there would have to be two B's in order for it to be womb bat.
I see
Or-
what you're saying,
or-
but as someone who
but-
has a womb, I'm automatically correct.
False. I'll get canceled for this. I said false to the fact that. Yeah. Anyways, it would be wombette based off of the spelling in the way that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Wombat.
It looks like it would be womb bat. I'm not gonna say
That's why it's
wombat.
pronounced wombat.
But there's no A.
But the O is a long double A sound.
Thank you. We're good. Thanks.
Thank you. That's why it's a wombat.
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 That's what I said. Wombat. You stupid homophone.